Alright guys, bit of a different one this one. I'm going to show you my setup for my YouTube videos. I've seen people online in some of the YouTube groups that they want to be YouTubers. They've joined the YouTube group to try and get some hints and tips on how to become a YouTuber, what equipment they're going to use, because the equipment to be one of the successful ones looks like it costs a pretty penny. You've got the big water-cooled PCs, you've got the big boom mics, you've got the big round diffusers, you've got the Don King things on the top of the mic, and it's ridiculous. And I'm going to show you how you can be a YouTuber, and it's only going to cost you around 60 quid. So last year for Christmas I got this. It's the Puluz, P-U-L-U-Z. We're not sponsored by them. The Puluz Film-making Rig. This is 40 quid's worth of filmmaking equipment. It's got a little tripody stand, which can, with a push of a button, go to any angle. You get the frame, which has a screwy hole there and a screwy hole there, which this is in. So that can go there if you wanted to do a portrait mode. If you didn't want to do that, you can take that off. You can hold it like that. If you're doing, I don't know what that's for. That's if you're going to be shooting ahead of you. So that would be if you're going to be doing selfie. I mean, you could do it that way as selfie as well, but then you'd have to keep switching this, which is a little shotgun mic. Just pop this down here. With the shotgun mic, that pulls off, little foamy thing. I'm getting close so you can see this. You have a jack port there. So where's the phone? So with this, you mount it on the top of your frame, and then you plug that in, and then you flick it round and stick it in there. Now you do have to buy something with this, because this comes like that. However, these are only stereo. These are only stereo jack ports. This is sorry, rephrase that. They're only mono. This one's a stereo. I don't know whether you'll be able to see the colour difference. This one's got 3 white ones. This one's only got 2 black. That's the mono. That's the stereo. So you plug that in there. If you don't have one of these lying around, you can pick them up for about a tenner. Get them in Currys, something like that. You can also, with this, remove the clip, so it's like that. And then what you can do with that, with your jack port, stick it in there, and then you can be like that. Well, if you actually put it like that, you can stick it on another one of the little handheld mounts, take it round, and you've got another little studio. So even if you just bought one of them, that could be about 15 quid. Get one of them, stick it on that. Little selfie stick for a £5. There's your shooting rig right there. I said you're going to do it in 60 quid. That's about 15, 20 quid. And I think if you wanted to have like this as a boom mic with a little, maybe another phone in there, you've got a little screwy thing there. So stick that there. You also get a 96 LED light. Now, you get this with it as well, because you can plug a USB charger in, which I'll come to that myself. Awesome. And this is the light. On off switch, higher up or down. That's the only fault with the light, is the fact that that's not very sensitive. It's either all the way on, or you come down to right near the bottom, and then you've just got to, as Bob Ross would say,
Gently, one hair and some air. whisper light.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It takes 4 AA batteries, but the beauty of it is it's also got a micro USB slot. Hopefully you can see that in there. Micro USB. So you've got that, which is... Alan, help me out here.
Yes, it's an extender.
Yeah.
That's what it is, it's an extender. You plug that in there, because if you were to plug that into onto this, so you could use it that way if you had the batteries. But if you're going to be using a charger, so you could have it plugged into the mains, you could do. But as I said, I made a slight modification to this, because if you wanted to, you could get a power bank. Kind of just give it away, haven't I? A little bit of Velcro along the bottom, and a little bit of Velcro along the power bank. Pop it in. Don't know whether you saw that, says Shark. We're not endorsing them either. You can plug that onto that. Just a little tightening up thing. The microphone's got the same one. And then you spin that round. And plug it in. It comes with two screens as well. The battery door is one. Comes off. And then you've got the front. Oh, you can see it's already on. It's sort of like a nice little warm glow. The other one's more natural light, but there's the light. As I said, that's probably about a quarter of the way up. No, that's a little bit more, and then I'm just twisting that. Look, down, 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 and then you just slowly lower it, and that's pretty much it. So that is just the standard USB, no, it's not USB-C, micro USB wire. I think I had this line round as well. So I had the audio jack wire, and I had that line round. I got that from a little open day in work. So collectively all that plus the microphone is 40 quid. So you pay for those, although that'll probably cost you a couple of quid in a little corner shop. £5 for that, £10 for that, that's 15, so 55 quid so far. And then the last bit is your little slidey up clamp, which I've borrowed the wife's phone. You can plug it in there. It's a lot harder to do one-handed. So plug it in, slide it down. It's got a little slidey thing, and it's also got the tightening nut there. Tighten them nuts, and then you're all ready to go. So you can either have it stood up, or you can hold it, or you can hold it, or you can hold it. The world's your oyster. Now, give me 2 secs. I'm going to swap you from this into that, and I'll show you my PC, and then we'll wrap it all up. So, a little delve behind the scenes of our little operation. As you can see, it's where I play my Xbox. It's not an expensive studio. There's my little mouse and my little keyboard, controller, and there's my PC. As you can see, it's low spec. It's not the fastest in the world, but you know, it's a faithful little thing. Does the trick. I can plug my Samsung into that, run Samsung decks and my video editor through that, and it'll do the trick. I don't use it to play games, primarily to help with my video editing. So let me just, and you're actually seeing the thing that works here. I've got all this. I was propping this up, believe it or not, look, with blue tack. Blue tack. £1 in the shops. You don't need expensive solutions for simple means. And now we've got it back on there and we can finish up. So I really do hope you've enjoyed that. Sorry about the little waviness near the end, but that just goes to show you how versatile that Puluz system is. 40 quid. If you don't need anything else, you can use your camera's light, use your camera's mic. 45 quid and you're up and running. The only expense would be your batteries, and that's where the power bank comes in handy. So for maybe 60 quid, you're up and running. You got your light, you got your power source, you got your mic. I'm using a pair of Samsung buds because I've got a Samsung S20, and the Pro Video mode on that allows you to use a Bluetooth headset. I don't know whether or not any Bluetooth headset works with it. I still haven't tried that out, but they are expensive. The phone's expensive. I didn't pay for any of them. I was giving them for a perk at work because I'm a representative for Samsung. Well, not a representative, but I endorsed them in work and pushed them. And they're not a necessity. The phone's a necessity, but it doesn't have to be an S20. Every phone's got a video mode. Hit that and record. And as soon as you've put that on YouTube, guess what? You're a YouTuber. So, good luck. If you like it, drop us a like, drop us a comment, subscribe, share, all the usual jazz. Give us a follow. If you start making content, quote this video and we will box it off. We'll follow you back. So to really show off the versatility of this little rig, I'm actually finishing this outro with a little shout out to Zadram on YouTube. If you go to zadram.com, they've got a website there, they've got a couple of books. Check out the content. They do some movie content. They've got a lockdown series. Check them out. They're a good bunch of guys. And I'd also like to give a shout out to benedictstonebooks.co.uk. They're kind of like our unofficial sponsor on our Twitch channel. I'm hoping we can drum up a little bit of business for them. I'll throw the link in the description for both of these down below. Give them a click. If you go to Benedict Stone Books, you can actually go onto Amazon from that. If you go onto Amazon, just switching hands there, did you see that? Nice. If you go onto Amazon through the Benedict Stone Books link, they will get a little bit of money kicked back to them. It's at no extra cost to use. So give them a little, show them a little love. Do it for them. Take care, guys. See you soon.